each year when you have these long, 10-day, 14-day trips, it tends to be a galvanizing space. Do you look at this opportunity as just that, where you guys can really just focus on basketball?
Yeah, I mean, it's our job. But it is a chance for us to, obviously get closer together as teammates, as brothers. Road trips, road trips. I don't know what Kayla was talking about. Road trips give us that time to actually do that. Because most of our families be home, so it's just us to collectively be great teammates and great brothers.
The firepower of this Saints tape has presented itself immediately. What has to be the first task you guys have to focus on to make sure it doesn't turn into them having one of their explosive offenses?
Make every shot tough. Uh, Easier said than done, obviously, because they have people over there that are tough shot makers. But for us, it's just making them as difficult as possible. And then live with that result. And then after that, get off to a good start and good start in the third quarter.
Yeah, I mean, you all have been a very good free throw shooting team over the last few years. You have very good free throw shooters. So, what is your view of what's happening right now at the line?
I've been smoking them, uh, and it's got to change. We have this thing as what's it called? Superstition. When somebody misses one, then the next guy goes and misses one. It's kind of like, my bad, man. I ain't mean for that to be contagious. So yeah, I mean, obviously we got to be a better free throw shooting team, but this starts with me. Yeah, I mean, it's a great trip for us. It's almost 2 weeks out on the road, just us. We spend time together, watch film. We do a bunch of different things to just build that chemistry and get ready for a long season. The road trips are always where you get to bond and really form a relationship with the guys.
Talk about this challenge here. Obviously, the Suns got off to a great start. They've won 5 in a row. It feels like one of the first times they've all been clicking at the same time. What's the biggest challenge when you have, particularly the three-headed monster, but also now their complementary pieces that seem to fit with the big fella in the middle and point guard?
Yeah, no, they're a great team. You know how talented they are. You've heard about it from the last 2 years. Finally, everyone's healthy and feel like everyone's playing well together. So obviously, it's a big, task ahead. Challenge that we are looking forward to, and we're excited to be on the road here and on our first game on this road trip to try to get a win.
Free throws can be a conundrum, right? So you all shoot a million of them in preparation. You have been a really good free throw shooting team. Most of you all are really good free throw shooters. How are you analyzing these first 6 games and where you find yourself?
I mean, I feel like free throws are a rhythm thing. Once you make a couple, you start seeing them go through. It can be the same way if you miss. So if you miss a couple, you go the other way. So um, just making sure our minds are clear and just shoot they're free throws. You just gotta shoot them. Be normal shots. You gotta clear your mind and shoot a free throw. It's fine.
Coach, usually these first trips, these long trips, are really good for a team. What are you most looking forward to over these 2 weeks for your team?
Yeah, we all just want to rally around the challenge, rally around each other. These are fun trips. You approach it the right way. It's great competition. That's why we do what we do. For opportunities like this, and coming off the game that we had at home, we're looking forward to just getting out there again and competing.
Uh, a true challenge, obviously dealing with their three-headed monster. Then they have added some really nice complementary pieces. What's the big challenge in the way that the Suns are rolling right now that you guys have to step to?
Yeah, it always comes down to who can dictate the game and the tenor of the game, and they do a great job with that. They're healthy. Jones has helped them quite a bit. Some of their depth, coming off the bench, it just really fits. It makes sense. So there's a reason why they're 6-1. And when I say that's the challenge you want to rally around, that's what it's all about in this league is competing and taking that all on and doing whatever you have to do to get a win.
You have been a good free throw shooting team over the last few years. You have great free throw shooters. So what speaks to this type of struggle and the gazillion free throws that one takes that makes this such a conundrum?
Yeah, again, you just have to focus on the positives with it. We end up getting to the line, 30 times. That's right in our wheelhouse. We're aggressive. we're a good free throw shooting team. Guys work on it all the time. I think it's just one of those anomalies, that happen during the course of a season. And as long as we keep on getting those attempts up, we'll get it right.
And there's already been a ton of talk about the third quarter for you guys. Is that something you address, or is it more like, hey, if we keep playing the right way, the numbers will even out eventually?
You have to address it. You can't just brush it under the rug. It's pretty clear, that we have to come out better and more energy, take control of the game again. When we come out of halftime, it's all those basic things that you talk about, and for whatever reason, it just hasn't happened in the third quarter. Hopefully that's something that we'll have to deal with again tonight, meaning that we played a great first half up double digits and then, figure out a way where you can continue to play well. Hopefully that's the case tonight.
What's been the process like with Tyler and Terry, them kind of gaining chemistry in the backcourt and figuring out how to complement each other?
Yeah, they're both super skilled. They both want to make it work. They're close, and that's on both ends of the court. Your defense starts with usually your backcourt. That's usually the offense's first point of contact. So we have to have a presence there, and the strength that they bring is their speed and quickness. They can be really disruptive when they're at their best. And then offensively, they just have extremely high skill level. That usually plays well in this league as long as guys are willing, to work together, which they very much are.
And do you think having guys like Jimmy and Bam who can create shots kind of takes some of the, I don't want to say pressure, but allows them to play their more natural game where they don't feel the need to play a specific role as a point guard, two guard type of thing where everybody can kind of fit together?
Yeah, I don't know if it's necessarily that because when they're at their best, they're playing their game.
Mm-hmm.
They don't feel any pressure about having to play their game or not. You got more weapons, so you just have to manage and work through that continuity. And then in terms of Jimmy and Bam, it's just always good to have a place where the ball can go and you can kind of catch your breath and get settled, particularly when you're on the road.
Thank you,
All right.
Coach.
Thank you.